Hello and welcome to my first tutorial on C#. This is my new channel and I'm going to be uploading C# tutorials. They're quite basic, and we're going to start, after we've gone over the basic stuff, we're going to move on to the more advanced stuff. But anyway, now we're just going to go over message boxes, and that's it for this tutorial. But to start, Visual Studio C#, and then you want to go over to New Project, click Windows Form Application, and name it to whatever you want. I'm going to name it to Sharp, and then we're going to name it to YouTube tutorial. So I've done that now, and click OK. And what this does is create a new form for you. Right here. Here's your form. You can resize it to whatever you want. This is what the program's going to look like, also known as a GUI. So it's you can make it as much as you want. This is your toolbox. Yours is going to start off like that. What you want to do is click off as toolbox, and then click it, and click this little pin, and it will dock it so you can do it anytime. But for now, what we're going to do is just going to make a little normal application. So you can either click the thingy and click the button, and drag how big you want it, or double click the button and make it normally how a normal size one would. So here we've got our button, and properties. If that doesn't show up, just right click and click properties down here, and go over here, and here where it says text is your button text, where it's here. So I'm going to change it to click. Now, as you can see, that says click. I'm going to make it look a bit neater and nicer, so I'm just going to resize this. And actually make it a bit bigger so you can see our form name. What you want to do now, if you want to change the name of your program, if it were, just click thingy, form one even, and then over the text bar again, we're going to say YouTube tutorial. So I can't type on this new keyboard, but so you've got your text as YouTube tutorial, you see, and then we can debug this. See what happens. So debug just plays executes your program. So you see it started up there, which I don't like, so I'm going to change that in a bit. But it says YouTube tutorial and click me, but nothing happens because we haven't coded it yet. So we'll go to coding it. But first, what I'm going to do is, you remember it started about up here. You can change that by clicking start position. Do Windows default, that's the normal thing. You can make it start by center, which is center screen, or default bound, which is around here, I think I can't remember, but center screen's better because it just see, we debug again, it starts exactly there. So anyway, you can add a lot of things like text boxes and stuff. That's just your average text box, but we'll go over them in later tutorials. But for now, we're just going to cover the good old message box. And if you hold down Alt while moving this, you can move it freely, so it's better. But I'm just gonna resize that. Anyway, once you want to finish your GUI and you want to code something, you have to double click what you want to code. So double click your button. And now, to make a message box pop up, what we're going to write is, I'm going to break this down quite slowly for you if you're new to C#. But what we're going to write is message box dot show, and remember, C# is a case sensitive language, so you're going to have a capital whereas, and if you need help, just press enter and it will do it for you. Maybe open parentheses, then quotation marks, and then we can write hello YouTube, subscribe because I'm the best. I'm not being vain or anything. Anyway, what you want to do is, once you've done that, do another quotation mark and a close parentheses, so you can see it's like that. But we still have errors because in C#, at the end of every command that you want the computer to execute separately, you have to write a semicolon, so it knows that that's finished. So you get no errors. So messagebox.show, and you write open parentheses, quotation marks, and then your text string that you want, and then close quotation marks, close parentheses, and a semicolon. That's important a bit. So we debug now. and our thing's centered in the center. Click me, and a message box appears. How cool! Right now we can add stuff to it, which is pretty cooler. So we can do delete the semicolon and the close parentheses, and you want to do a comma, and then you can do the title of the message box. So I'm just gonna write hello. I'm just gonna spam the keyboard, and then do a close quotation marks, comma, message. Oh, message box. I think buttons. Dot OK and cancel. So now you've done that. Oh wait, now you have to do close parentheses like normal. If I can find it. Right, sorry. There. So now what we can do? Debug. Click me, and now we see different buttons, which is cool, and our title, which is a blah 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 blah. So you click OK and then click off this. And then what you can do is delete these two again, and then do a comma, message box icon, which is what it's gonna like. Is it an information or error? So I'm gonna do dot error, so you can see the thingy, the cause of what this does, and then do close parentheses semicolon again. So it's the whole thing, and then you want to write, and then you want to debug. So click me, and then it does an error one, as you can see, and our buttons are still here, and our title. So once you've done that, you can do that, and that's really it. If you honestly have trouble with this, I'll put the code in the description, but I don't think you should have trouble with this. If I've gone too fast, let me know. But here's a little look. Pause the video now if you'd like to see what all this code, if you don't want to look in the description because you're too lazy like me. But that's all the code. I'll go over the syntax in the next tutorial, which should be soon. So thanks for watching my tutorials, tutorial even. Comment, rate and subscribe. Thanks a lot.